Welcome back to the Owen Handy Show. I'm Herald Bolton sports editor George Bremer. With me again, as always, AU men's basketball coach Owen Handy, and our guest this week, Anderson University sophomore Cory Kreiger. Thanks for joining us, Cory.
It's good to be here.
Coach, last time out, and I know it seems like almost a month ago at this point with all the holidays and everything else that's gone on, big win for your team against Calvin. What can you tell us about that game?
Yeah, like you said, a really big win for us, a big win for our program. Calvin's one of the best programs in Division III. Terrific coach, Kevin Van de Streek, and they're just good every year. They've won a couple national championships, played in a couple more Final Fours. So for us to knock off a program of their caliber is it's a really good win for us, and I think it shows a lot of progress in terms of where we are as a team. I think 4 years ago, the first game I coached here, we got beat on the road by 42 at Calvin in a game that was not as close as the final score indicated. So Kevin actually called a couple of timeouts in the second half, I think, to help our team because I was out of them and we needed a breather. So to go from there to this year beating them on the home ice is a really big deal for us, and I think speaks volumes about the guys we have in the program, the caliber of talent we've brought in, and the direction that we're going.
Cory, that was a pretty hectic week as a player. You had finals going on, you're getting ready for the Christmas break, and oh, by the way, one of the better teams in the country is coming into your gym on the weekend. How did you balance that out and get ready for the game?
It was tough, but our team is very committed to what we do here, and we all want to be here and we all want to win. And with finals and everything, we had a break to come in for an hour and a half to come shoot around, get some conditioning in to give us a break from studying, but also kind of keep us focused on the fact that, yes, we do play this week and it's a big game. We still need to be focused, even though we have finals.
You got a big week coming up again. I think they're all big weeks now. I mean, getting into the second half of the year here. But you're going to Wisconsin for a tournament this weekend. Mm-hmm. You've had this layoff. Guys have been home. They've been enjoying the holidays, maybe getting a little rest.
Yeah.
Are you worried at all about where the team is?
I'm not. There's obviously giving the guys a time off, and we try to give them a full week off at Christmas every year, has trade-offs. I mean, there's obviously we're not as sharp coming back as we were when we left. Not for any reason other than guys just aren't used to practicing. They've been away from each other, and anytime you do something every day and then you take a week off from it, you're not going to be quite as sharp when you come back. But the trade-off from that is it gives time for guys for their bodies to rest, for colds and sniffles and that sort of stuff to go away. Gives a mental break to the guys from having me chasing them around the gym all day or every day. And I trust them that they're in the gym getting shots up and keeping their conditioning up. So there's trade-offs to that, and on balance, I think it's a positive thing. Especially they get time with their family, time to celebrate Christmas, time to see friends at home, and that sort of thing, which I think is important too.
Mm-hmm. Cory, you've had a couple road trips already this year, but this one obviously a nice long bus ride for you. Is it a team bonding moment? Is this time where the guys can get a little bit closer together?
Yes, for sure is. The bus rides are fun sometimes, but it's for sure in the hotel after one of the nights when we're all together and eating dinner together and just doing everything as a team for sure makes us closer, and we all get along really well and we all love being with each other, which makes the season even better and how it's going. So yeah,
such a young team and so many freshmen, is that kind of bonding time a little more, I guess, cherished than it would be maybe other seasons?
Yeah, there's a lot of more new faces coming in, and we really got along with all of them. They're all awesome guys, and it has been awesome to get to know them all as people and as basketball players, and we really have become closer as a group.
Coach, what can you say about the tournament? What do you know about the opponents you're going to face up here?
Yeah, I think we've got it's a really good tournament. Part of the reason we scheduled this one is because St. Norbert is good every year. I think if you go over the past 5 or 6 years, they've been in the top 25 almost every poll. Not every poll, but almost every poll. I think they've won something like 48 consecutive games in a row in conference play. They're ranked 23rd in the country right now. So, I scheduled it for that reason, because we're playing a road game against a really good opponent. And the entire field in the tournament is good. I think we're pretty good. Elma's exceptional. They're a very, very good offensive team, veteran team. And Wisconsin River Falls plays in one of the best leagues in the country, presents some really unique matchup challenges for us. So obviously we open with St. Norbert, who's really good, and then the next day, whether we're in the championship or the consolation, we're playing another really good opponent. So I think I really like the tournament field. It's 4 really good teams, and something like this, I think, prepares us. One of the ways we want to look at it is for us to do well in the conference tournament, we're going to have to win on back-to-back nights against good teams. So an experience like this, traveling and playing 2 teams that are conference tournament caliber teams, regardless of which 2 of those 3 we play, is a really good experience for our team looking forward to the end of February, where we hope to be in our conference tournament.
And Cory, on Saturday, obviously get right back into conference play right here against Hanover. After losing your last couple times out in the conference, is there focus on this game? How important, I guess, is that game?
It's important, but we're not overlooking it. We got games in Wisconsin over the week, but we're for sure looking forward to getting back into conference play and getting back on track with making the conference tournament and doing well within conference play so we can get into the conference tournament at the end of the year, like Coach said.
How nice is it to have that game on home court? The last couple of conference games you've had to travel.
It's very nice. It's always an advantage to play here at O.C. Lewis, but it's just very nice to be at home. It for sure gives us an advantage.
And Coach, I ask you this every week, but what's it going to take for this to be a successful week for the Ravens?
Yeah, I think a couple things. First, we've got to be focused on the trip we've got to make. So, like I said, these are, no matter which 2 teams we play, they're 2 teams that are, conference tournament caliber teams in our league. Top 4, top 3, top 2. So we've got to be focused, and as with all non-conference games, we've got to use this as an opportunity for us to get better. Obviously, we want to win those games, but the deep value to us is to play true road games against really good teams. And obviously, as you mentioned just a minute ago, our last 2 conference road games, we played pretty well, but not well enough to win. And we've got to learn how to compete and to win those games. So I hope that playing these 2 games, Tuesday and Wednesday, helps us progress in that way. And then obviously coming back Friday, we got to beat Hanover at home. I mean, to finish in the top half of the league, you got to win home games, and that's one we have to win. Hanover's a good team, well coached. Coach Miller always has his team ready to play. They're always well prepared, and that's the last 4 or 5 times we've played them have all been pretty competitive games, and so we want to play another competitive game and come out on the right side of it.
All right, well, thanks a lot. It's going to be another busy week for the Ravens. Tuesday and Wednesday in Wisconsin. Saturday tip-off here at 4 o'clock against Hanover. The women will play at 2.